There is no such a thing as a modern woman, but there is only women who are spoiled. Women are still traditional. They just spoiled today because men have become weak. Men have become quiet when it comes to fighting for their rights. There is no woman who can come to me and tell me she is modern, but then she still expects a man to be traditional. Every time a woman expects a man to pay bills, a man to be a provider, a man to be a protector, then that woman is not modern. She is traditional. The only thing is that she only wants to forfeit or to be absolved from the part where she must be traditional. She wants to be excused when it's her turn to be traditional, but she always expects a man to be traditional. All these women who always say there are no men anymore, men are weak, men are this. What they are saying is that men are no longer traditional. They are still complaining and expecting men to be traditional. But when it's their turn, they say they are modern women. This tells you that these women, they are traditional to the core. But men have become so soft. Men have, abandoned or are careless when it comes to their rights in relationship and in society. That's why you see women are so spoiled. Men are not fighting for their rights anymore. Men, when it comes to their expectations in relationship, they get blackmailed, they get manipulated, and then they get silenced. Women are loud when it comes to their expectations of a man. When we go into a relationship, we've got expectations of each other. There's nothing wrong with that. When it's a man's turn to voice out his expectations from a woman, suddenly this man is controlling. Suddenly this man is oppressing a woman. But a woman is not oppressing you when she expects you to have a car, she expects you to have a house, she expects you to have moved out of your parents' home, she expects you to pay the bills, to protect her. Women are still traditional. They just spoiled today because men have become weak. Men have become quiet when it comes to fighting for their rights. The day men start saying, this is what I expect of you, since you expect this from me, that's the day women will come to the party. But they won't come to the party because women are always shaming us. Women have made their roles to be deemed as something that is oppressing a woman, something that is dehumanizing to women, like maybe cooking, cleaning, and such things. Maybe when it comes to cooking and cleaning for a man. But a man is expected to buy groceries. A woman doesn't want to cook, but she expects a man to pay for groceries. A woman doesn't want to clean the house, but she expects a man to pay the bond of the house. And you want to tell me that woman is not a traditional woman, a modern woman. It's a woman who will never expect anything from a man financially. She will do all those things by herself and for herself. She will never ask anything from a man, which is something that will never happen. These women who are earning enough for themselves, they still expect something from a man. And it is still within their nature, because a woman will never respect you if she's paying for her own bills. So this tells you that it is within a woman's nature to be traditional. Because if you don't pay for her bills, if you are not helping her in any way, if you are not doing anything for her in any way, that woman will never respect you. That woman will never allow you to be her man. So there's no such a thing as a modern woman. It's just women who are misplaced, who forgot how great they are, how powerful they are. Because women are powerful, my king. Women are very, very powerful. It's just that their power, their greatness is being turned into something. They are now competing with the men. But truth be told, there is no such a thing as a modern woman. For as long as women expect a man to do something for them before he wins her over, before he can marry her, before she can bear kids for her. For as long as women expect men to pay bills, men to earn more, men to protect them, and all that, there is no such a thing as a modern woman. They are fooling you. That's why in one of my videos, I'm saying a 50-50 relationship is a setup for men to fail. If you ever go into 50-50 kind of a relationship with your woman, then you're not a man. Because as a man, you are a leader in a relationship. You cannot, a CEO cannot be equal to his or her advisor. Never. So stop being fooled by this thing of modern women. There's no such a thing. Why does she expect you to have things that she doesn't have? Why does she expect you to be a one-stop go for all the answers for your family when she claims she is modern? If she is modern, then she shouldn't even expect any traditional benefits from a man. There is no such a thing as a modern woman. There's only women who have been spoiled because men have become weak. Men have lowered their standards. Men have diminished their demands and expectations when it comes to relationship. These days, they even expect to get traditional benefits even though you're not dating or you're not married. They are expecting traditional benefits from a stranger. And you want to tell me they are modern. They are only absolving themselves from the part where by now they have to do something for a man. But when it's a man's turn to do his traditional part, women are the loudest. When you are not being traditional as a man, women will tell you are not a man. Women will tell you are not a gentleman. Women will make you feel like you are nothing. They will disrespect you, they will insult you, they will mock you, they will do all these other things when you're not being traditional. So a woman who expects you to pay her bills is not a modern woman. She is a traditional woman. There's no such a thing as a modern woman. There's only women who have been spoiled because men have become weak.